What's up, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch TV? What's going on with you tonight? Um, yeah, you see the title. The title of tonight's rant, or whatever you want to call it. Some people are in your life for the season, and some people are in your life for a reason. So you have to figure out who those people are. And I'm saying this to kind of warn uh, some of you all. This is the thing. What I have experienced in my life is that when you show kindness, a lot of people take that for weakness, right? Now, I have always been the type of person that stood up for people when people wouldn't stand up for themselves, especially work related. If I see something that's going wrong, that I think is going wrong, I would say something. I wouldn't be closed mouth to it. I tell you one particular time that this is when my daughter was very young, and we were shopping for a dress or something like that, and we were in, I think, either a Macy's or a Nordstrom's. And what happened was there was this foreign guy sitting there with his wife, I guess, or somebody beside them, and he kept yelling at this lady. We were in the shoe department at that time. He kept yelling at this lady for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking around and nobody's saying anything to this guy, right? A grown ass man. So I turned around and I started talking to the dude. I was like, "Won't you shut up and just leave, man?" Because the lady was pregnant, first of all, and he just had him. He had her running around back and forth. I guess he had a bad day. I was like, "Man, if you don't like the way that you being treated, why don't you just get up and leave?" You know what I'm saying? I don't remember verbatim what I said to the dude, but I was kind of adamant in the way that he was treating her. I made him apologize to that woman, and I'm looking around at her coworkers, and everybody else is not saying anything, and I'm like, I'm shocked. I'm like, I don't even know you, but I'm standing up for you because this guy is talking to you in a demeaning tone or manner. You know what I'm saying? So I just say that's the type of person that I am. And then when people receive that, they take that for a weakness. This is one thing about me, and this is one thing that that people don't understand. I am a calm person, and I am a let shit slide type person, unless you just take it too far, right? I'm an easy go person. I'm a type of person that would just let things run off, right? Until it gets too intense. And I know some of you all are like that, where you're a kind person, you take that people take your kindness for weakness or think that you're soft or anything. And that brings me to the topic of some people are in your life for a season and some people are in your life for a reason. And those have ups and it has downfalls. Now, somebody may be in your life for a season. A particular person may be in your life just to educate you, just to warn you, just to give you some insight in life, right? And that's their only person. They're not there to be friend. They're not there just to, invite to your house for cookouts or parties or something like that. You may just run into that particular person just for that moment, just for something. You may get in contact with a person or meet somebody, and they may be like a 6 month friend, but they have been in your life for 6 months for a reason. Maybe there has been a falling out, and now they have taught you a lesson. And some people are in your life for a reason. Some people may be in your life for some type of gain or some type of get up. Everybody has a friend like this, right? Or everybody knows somebody like this. When you are up, when you're high on the hog, right? You got all these friends that's around you, or all these so-called friends, or better yet, associates that surround you. Yeah, woo, 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 this, that, and the other. And when things start to go sour, there's nobody around. No one around. I have experienced that, and I've had to cut off some people because they take my kindness for weakness, and they're only there for an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So I had to cut a lot of folks off. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. Like I said, some people are there for a reason, and some people are there for a season. I even had people that I called friends that I had to backtrack on that word. You know what I'm saying? Like if I call you a friend, if you are a friend of mine, you need to take that as like, yeah, he really messes with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't call everybody a friend. You know, I'm getting a little bit older. Well, I'm older now, and I realize that you have to um, you have to choose what title you give to a person. You know what I'm saying? That's my girl. That's my home girl. That's my dog. That's what. There's certain titles that you have to give. What's up? Why you cut off? Cause you kept teasing me about. Let me tell you something. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why some people are in your life for a season and some life people are in your life for a freezing, season or a reason, right? Now, the guy that just commented, Elbow Media Studios, right? Now, I've never met this man in person. Never met him in person. He watched some of my YouTube videos, well, Mike and I YouTube videos, and he reached out to me, right? Now, this brother lives far away from where I live at, right? And even though me and Mark don't talk day to day, that's a person that I consider a well good friend. You know what I'm saying? Because this guy saw one of the videos, reached out to me, and we could have dated that conversation after I reached back out to him. But we kept responding back towards each other, and he's a pretty good brother, man. I'm telling you, this brother, he lives far away from me, and I consider him one of my closest friends, one of my dearest friends, and we have never met in person. We have met on, Facebook and stuff like that. We have talked over that video chat, but this guy, I never seen him in person. Wouldn't have never. If you would have told me a couple of years ago that me and Elbow Media Studios would have been good friends, I would have like, who the hell is this guy? You know what I'm saying? But he's a good friend. Even on my downer days, this brother, I would call this brother, and I would say, I'm going through something or something. You know what I'm saying? Because we joke back and forth with each other, and that's one of the guys that I can go to, that he would give me a positive outlook on things, or he'll tell me some stuff straight up. You know what I'm saying? He'll shoot it to me straight. He's not the type of guy that would sugarcoat something. If there's something whatever that he got to say, and he doesn't care if it hurts my feelings or not, he'll give it to me straight, right? And that's the one things that I love about this guy, right? Because this guy is straight and he's direct and he don't BS me. You know what I'm saying? And this is a man that I've never, ever, ever met. I mean, I'm going to meet him pretty soon next year when he come down here. Yeah, man. I got much love for this cat, man. And he shoot it to me straight. But y'all know that people that do watch the shows knows that, and I'm honestly not afraid to say it, but I suffered through depression and stuff like that, and I'm still dealing with that, and I'm still coping with that. But what what lifts me up is when, what I'm saying, I get calls or I talk to my friends like Mark, or when I talk to Mike, or when I talk to my other man Mike, or when I talk to Quest, or when I talk to Chimmy. I mean, just other people, Ty. You know what I mean? When I talk to these cats, it's like it takes me away and puts me in another headspace for just that moment, and it gives me that relief, right? For those of you that don't know about people dealing with depression, what it is that we suffer. We have highs and lows, right? You could be feeling down and whatever one day, right? Or a couple of hours, and then that next hour you get this rush of excitement, or this rush of how can I can't explain it, but you get this thing where you feel motivated, you know what I'm saying, for that short moment, and it goes up and down because you're dealing with something, and then something overcomes that. It masks for a while, but then you're back to the same thing. And what gets me over my hump is like, when I'm joking with Shantae, or when I'm talking to my folks and my friends and stuff like that, and that gets me over the hump. But that leads back into what I'm saying. Some people are in your life for a season, and some people are in your life for a reason. For an example, Elbow Media Studios. This man came into my life for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to find people that you can call a friend, a good friend, right? And when you're dealing with somebody that has the same interests and you, the same goals as you, the same passions, and the same likes and the same dislikes as you, that's kind of hard to find. That's like one in a million to find, especially finding somebody online that does that. Like I said, never met him in person, but I could say that he's one of my good friends. You know what I'm saying? He's one of my good friends, and I love that brother for that. You know what I'm saying? I got much love for him. But you I know some of you all that's in the earshot of this video. I know some of you all are dealing with somebody that's in your life, and you don't know particularly why, right? You just have to watch out for certain people. You got to watch out for their demeanor, the way they talk, the way that they interact with you. You know what I'm saying? If you're going through something, are they there? If Are they telling you something that you want to hear, or are they telling you something to pacify you? You know what I'm saying? To stay in your good graces. I have the friends that I have shoot it to me straight, because I can be abrasive at times. I could be a potty mouth sometimes. I could just be an asshole at sometimes. And I can say that I'm never 100% right. That's not me. I'm not perfect. I'm not God or Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I have my flaws. But if I think I'm right and somebody sees like a crack in that, and they come through and say, "Hey Fred, man, this, that, and the other." Nah, man, you's wrong with, you know what I'm saying? You rather have people like that. You don't want like yes men around you. You don't want those type of people around you, because those yes men around you are those type of people that are there for some type of gain, because they want to keep you in good spirits until they get what they want. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm starting this new business venture with Mr. Ellis and Stacy and Miss Wilson, and you know what I'm saying? These are people that I just met. These are people that I just met. And you have that certain type of vibe that you pick up that you say, I fucks with these people. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with these cats. So all these new people that I'm meeting so far, they're pretty good. I don't have any a doubt in my mind that these everybody new in my life that I'm meeting right now would not be there in the long haul. You know what I'm saying? Um, Especially with Mr. Ellis. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what he does, right? So this business venture that I'm going on with him, he wants to do the production, the video production side, and all that other stuff. So when I give him these suggestions of, okay, this equipment you need to get that, you need to get this and that, you know what I'm saying? He listens. And not only does he listen, he backs it up with supporting that idea. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you this. He was one of the few guys besides uh besides my man Mike, you know what I'm saying, that believed in some of the stuff that we could have did. Like the video game tournament, the Madden tournament that we were trying to put on. Like I had a lot of people saying, yeah, man, this, that, and the other, yeah. But nobody showed up. Nobody did anything. And there was only a couple of people there that was help supporting this thing. The band tournament was a flop. It was a flop. Nobody participated. Nobody did anything. You know what I'm saying? It was short notice on the Madden tournament, but it wasn't successful as it was supposed to be, that I would have thought it would have been. But, I mean, it is what it is. You try stuff, and, you know what I'm saying? If it don't work out, then you hop on to something else. And again, that goes back to what I'm saying, that people are in your life for a season, and some people are in your life for a reason. You got to get negative people out of your life. You know what I'm saying? If they're not willing to, and it doesn't have to be a financial thing, right? If they're not willing to support what you're going through, support what you're trying to do, you need to leave them off to the side. This is the thing. Especially in the business, and this is 100% facts, right? Nobody's going to see your vision the way that you see your vision. If you have if you inspired to go out and shovel monkey shit, and you think you can make a fortune shoveling monkey shit, right? If nobody supports that idea of you shoveling monkey shit or picking up monkey shit, and everybody clowns you or downs you, you know what I'm saying? Just do it on your own. You may fail at picking up the monkey shit. You may succeed. You may become a millionaire off picking up the monkey shit. And then what's going to happen is, after you made millions of dollars picking up monkey shit, then the same people that didn't support you or didn't think it was a good idea is going to start trickling back in your life slowly. You know what I'm saying? You got to cut them out. You know? You don't got to do all that dramatic stuff like change your phone number and change your email address and all like that. Just if they call, if they email you, yeah, what's up, man? Oh, hey, look, let me hit you back. I'm job busy right now. All right, yeah. Click. And let that be it. You got to be hard on people sometimes, man. You got to be real hard on people sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody sees your vision. Not everybody's going to support everything that you do. This is – and this is black people. This is black people, right? Black people don't really this. I'm gonna say some black people, right? Some black people are not going to support you unless they see uh success or an improvement on what you're doing. At the beginning, it's hard to try to get people to help you support your dream. That's why nobody sees your dream the way that you see it. You know, it's always people, yeah, nah, yeah, yeah. They're not going to support it. But as soon as you make a dollar off of that, then they start coming back around. But see, you got to leave them people on the sidelines because if I became a millionaire off of shoveling monkey shit, and then these old friends come around that didn't believe in me, and now I'm a millionaire, I'm a monkey shit millionaire, and then they want to come around like, what I need you here for, bro? You didn't support me at the beginning, you know what I'm saying? And it don't have to be financial, you know what I'm saying? Just, hey, look, can you help me out do this? I'm gonna go put out flies and shit, monkey shit pickupper. You know what I'm saying? Help me put these flies out. You know what I'm saying? I get you some lunch and shit. You know what I'm saying? I come scoop you up. Nah, man, nah, I don't, I got something to do. But if you say, hey, look, man, I'm having a 1 year anniversary of shoveling this monkey shit, and I done made $1 million, and I'm throwing this barbecue. Oh yeah, yeah, man. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'll come check you out and shit. I'll come through there. And them motherfuckers be the first one at your barbecue. And then, you know what I'm saying? That I'm telling you, bro. And I'm just saying shoveling monkey shit as not actually selling monkey shit or shoveling monkey shit. I'm just talking about when I say monkey shit, I'm just talking about if you want to be a t-shirt designer or if you want to sell this or that, the other, and somebody doesn't believe in your vision, then that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about literally shoveling up monkey shit. But if you can find a way to become a millionaire actually shoveling monkey shit, then do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Make a profit off of it. But that's just the terminology that I use when I'm saying shoveling monkey shit. You know what I'm saying? But the other thing is you just don't want nobody to be in your headspace to try to detour you from what you're trying to do. Don't let anybody make you feel that your idea is not good. You know what I'm saying? Don't make anybody let you feel like your vision or your goal is unachievable. People that do that, they just don't have stuff going for themselves, or they mad because they didn't think of it first. You know, we need more successful black entrepreneurs. We need more successful young entrepreneurs. And this is what I always say, right? In public schools, African American kids are taught how to be workers. They're never taught how to be a boss. Because when you become a boss, of yourself, and I hate to say this, but like if you started out young life and you were selling drugs and stuff like that, you learned how to become a boss because you learn how to hustle, you learn how to do this, you learn financial, you learn this, that, and the other. You learned all the stuff that the schools didn't teach you, because you learned street, and street is what you need to learn. Now, I'm not advocating like selling drugs and doing all that other stuff. I'm just saying that for people that did sell drugs on the street, learn how to become a boss. And you may be surprised. Some of the big kingpins are started out as drug dealers. Now, as I said, I'm not advocating or putting drug dealing in a positive light. If that's what you do, that's what you do. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is that, um, getting back to what I was saying, like, the public schools don't teach you how to be a boss. They teach you how to just be a worker. 1 plus 1 is 2, and that's all you need to know. You understand? And I can go on a rant for something else with that, but I'm trying to keep this stuff on topic. But just take the toxic people out of your life. You know what I'm saying? They're dressed up as sheep, and under that mask lies a wolf, man. And sometimes they hide it so well that you can't detect it until the last minute. You, this is how you can tell if you got somebody that's down with you, right? If you on your last dollar, right? Or if you're down in the dumps, right? And they know that you down and you came up off that high horse. See how many people start calling your phone. If your phone was ringing last year off the hook and you was up, I mean, you was up. You had money, you had you had the liquor, you had everything. And then that next year, you fell off. And you keeping your head above water, you damn nearly drowning. The water is up to here. You know what I mean? See if you get the same phone calls that you got last year. And that's going to determine who was in your life for a reason and for a season. Because everybody that goes up got to come back down. You never stay on top forever. You never stay on top forever. And you people that's on top, don't forget about where you came from. Because you never get a blessing that way. If you became a millionaire off of selling monkey shit, and I wanted to sell monkey shit, just tell me how to get halfway there. I don't want $1 from you. Just tell me, like, okay, how did you write the forms to get the monkey shit? What'd you do to get the monkey shit? What tools did you need to buy to pick up the monkey shit? If you became a millionaire for picking up monkey shit and you don't want to share that information, you ain't going to get no blessings, man. You're not going to get no blessings behind that. It's so many of our people that get, famous and just become a success. And you have somebody that's trying to do the same. You share that inspiration. You don't have to share it as in, okay, I'm gonna give you this money, and that's gonna be it. Nah. Tell me how give me the directions to get where you got. Cause I'm gonna have a lot of detours on that way to get to where you at, right? There's gonna be a lot of detours. And I may have to change the game up to suit me. The way you did it may not be exactly the way that I can do it. Because maybe you had something that I don't have. And maybe I can go another direction to get right there. So if you got from A and you got all the way to C, right? I may have to go A1, A2, A3, A4, then B. And then from B, I may be able to jump to C, but I may not be able to jump from A straight to B. I may have to take a detour until I get back till I get to B. Where you went from A to B straight to C. I may not be able to do that. Maybe you don't have the education. Maybe I don't have the education that you had. You know, maybe you went to college and maybe you learned another skill trait that I didn't learn. That takes all that stuff into factor, man. But if you're the type of person that got from A to C and you know that person's situation, well, hey, well, look, you may not be able to take that route. Why don't you try this? So let me try A1. Okay, A1 didn't work. Well, let me try A1.2. Let's see if that worked. Okay, A1.2 worked. All right, now I done did that. All right, damn, now I'm at B. You know what I'm saying? That's the way that you have to think of it, man. But I mean, it is what it is, man. But I, I go back just to say that you just need to learn people, and street people are the most savviest people, man. If the streets taught you, um, you can pick up on a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. If you grew up in the streets, now I'm not talking about like being homeless and stuff like that, but I'm just talking about if you grew up in the streets. The streets would sometimes teaches you things that the public schools or you can't learn from anywhere else, because the streets is mean. The streets don't care. You know what I'm saying? The streets don't have any type of empathy. The streets is rough. But I'm gonna leave it at that. That's just something that I need to get off my chest. But I appreciate y'all for watching, whoever came in, or if you're watching a rebroadcast of this. But I'll end off with this. You can find out who these people are. These seasonal people or these people for a reason. You can find out where you are, where they are, where you at with them. The only thing you have to do is hit your highs and lows, and you see how many people fall back or come to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's about it. Hope y'all got my understood me and got my terminology and all that other stuff. But yeah, man. Y'all be easy. We'll come back next week with a more lighthearted episode. Hey, I have a something to put together, right? And if you can figure this out, I'll give it to you. I'll give you a hint. It's over, Brian. If you can figure that out, I'll give it to you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have that project. I'm gonna do that live on the live. But thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all another time. Remember, squeeze these people out of your life if you got to.